Hello, hello, hello. Peace and blessings. It is I, Prophetic Fire Reiki. So happy to be with you here on this wonderful Monday. Once again, I am Prophetic Fire Reiki. And it's Monday, just another level of getting back to me and figuring out, not figuring out, but being on the path of medom. I guess we gonna call that a word. Hello, Jonathan. Um,
Good evening.
Hello, you are here.
I am.
Welcome.
Yes, love seeing your hair down. You should do it more often.
Yes, that is actually a goal of mine to make sure that I do. Um,
People need to see the beauty, honey. People need to see it in its full effect.
the full effect.
The
Absolutely.
full effect.
First of all, to get started, something that's on my mind that I'm pretty sure you don't know about.
Okay.
Do you know who Dochi is?
I do. I do. I heard that she said that there's some type of industry plant out there. I know she put out a song, I think, with SZA, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've heard whisperings about that.
Oh yeah, Auntie Robin is here. She
Hey,
says
Auntie
I
Robin.
is here too. Yes, you are. Love you, Auntie Robin. She says, "Hi, Genesita." Hey. Okay, so it is true. The industry plant rumors or talk. I'll say talk because it's like, how is that a rumor?
Mm,
The industry plant talk was pretty much around the time of uh what's it called? Around the end of the back and forth bacchanal with Kendrick and Drake.
hmm
Okay, hold on. But yeah, so basically, this was, around the time, even before she won her Grammy. She, oh, hello, Miss Kim. Peace and blessings unto you. She says, hey, Jenny.
Good good evening, Miss Kim.
And she says, the hair is fabulous.
It is.
Why, thank you. I appreciate it. It does feel nice. This is my usual part when I have my relaxer. My usual part
Hmm
on this side. It feels like home. Anyway,
And that's about the length that your hair was, too.
yeah, just about. Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah. No, I know for sure this is longer
It
than
is.
what my hair was for sure. For sure. Oh, Bianca's here. Yay.
What's going
I'm
on, BB?
up here, girl. And she's at work.
Hey y'all.
Sis, you do you. Welcome. I love you. Thank you for coming on in. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Let me ask you real quick,
Mm-hmm.
while I have you. Are are you familiar with the whole Dochi situation that's going on right now?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'm enlightening more people. So yes, let I'll be sending you stuff on TikTok tonight as well. I started my process of sending it to Jonathan,
Okay.
but
Yes, and I'm caught up on. No, I don't think I'm caught up on all your
oh
TikToks,
no, I'll
but
send you some more today.
okay, all right, cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, y'all. I'm proud of myself.
Miss Kim says Dochi is an industry plant. That's exactly what they've been saying about her. When I say they, believe me, it's not us.
Okay, okay.
Is not us. And there's a lot, and if it is us, there's a lot of people riding the wave, riding the story, riding the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Because I
It's
remember you telling me about Doji before she even got big. Like, so how was she an industry plan if she came from the bottom?
child. I told you about, man. I told you about the EP that she put out that she got. No, no. Even before her EP, this song, this song that she said, "How does it feel to be you? How does it feel to that man?" And I love dance music,
Hmm
so I really enjoyed that song. And around that time, America Has a Problem is one of Beyonce's songs that was on the Renaissance, right?
Okay, yes.
So the Renaissance tour and everything that was going on 2024 or 3.
I think it was 3.
2023.
Yeah.
Yes. That was going on 2023. Doechii made the song is fast and she was just rapping super fast on it. And Jonathan, it sounds immaculate. And
Mhm.
Beyonce had it on the album, not her album, but Beyonce had her on the tour. She was on one of the stops for her tour as almost kind of like an opening act
Oh, okay, okay.
to, do her music. And her music was great. It's great. And it's the music that she did in 2024, the end of 2024, that got her the Grammy in 2020, early 2025.
Okay.
So, yes, for anybody that's not familiar with her, just because you don't know her, that's what I've been yelling at my TikTok. Just because you don't know who she is and didn't know who she was when she was just getting started doesn't mean that she was just an industry plant. Like, if anybody's an industry plant, I would say it's Ice Spice, because what's an Ice Spice? Unveil Vibrations said, "Hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday. Hello, Tyrone.
Happy Monday, Tyrone.
Dustin is here. Hey, Dustin. God bless you." He says,
Hey,
"Hi."
Dustin.
And Auntie Robin says, "Still waiting for you to tell us what the Doechii situation is. Remember, I'm 61, about to be 62. I'm on my way, Auntie Robin." Okay. So really, I was just explaining her rise, okay, just to show like she's not an industry plant. I don't even really think Ice Spice is an industry plant. She just had a really popular song on the internet, and then people with money got behind her real quick and showed out a lot of money and put her beside Taylor Swift, and you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's what I call industry plant moves. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat them, Bianca. Don't get them. Anyway, ooh, girl, don't get me started. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure you might have seen this face before, but Aiden Ross, he is a streamer. A lot of people put streamers on like a higher tier than like bloggers and YouTubers and stuff, or TikTokers and
Hmm.
stuff like that, because they really do make a lot of money streaming, staying on there, streaming all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? And having children listen to them talk all day. And I
Yeah.
mean that when I say having children listen to them talk all day. So Aiden Ross was pretty much up Drake's behind the whole time during the back and forth, the bacchanal.
Hmm.
And also he had the president on his streams before he became the president. And he was even saying some really disparaging things about Kamala Harris.
Hmm.
Very disrespectful. So back when it seemed like out of nowhere, to be honest with you, he was upset that Doechii won the Grammy for, I think it was Best Rap Album, and she beat out a lot of people. Was it including Drake? Was he even nominated? I need to make sure. What you looking at, Jonathan? Are
I
you
was
doing?
looking up who Aiden Ross was.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and look him up. But Doechii, she won what Grammy? All right. But anywho, okay, she won for Best Rap Album.
Okay. Okay.
And for Alligator Bites Never Heal. and she won over Tyler, the Creator, with Chromacopia, which was a very highly acclaimed album. Glorious with Glorilla, Kendrick Lamar with GNX, JID. Please forgive me for not knowing. God Does Like Ugly. Maybe that's why I can't pronounce his name. And and the other album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, yeah, by Clips and Malice. So she was up against some really big heavy hitters.
hmm
And when I think that was the reason why he started speaking her name in a negative light, and the way that he would refer to her as a black B word. Really, really vile stuff, like vile stuff to the point where I skip past it when people are talking about it and they show what is. I won't even have it on here because
Yeah.
I don't. He talking real crazy, a little bit too crazy for a Caucasianite to be talking when she's connected to TDE, and you know who TDE is connected to? The streets.
Me and Justin both was like, what is it connected?
I'm happy to enlighten you. The streets. Okay. Um, Jeez Louise, I love y'all. So, and I'm not. This is, and then, you know what? I'm gonna say that allegedly, wholeheartedly allegedly. And you know what? Let me go ahead. Oh gosh, Auntie Robin said googling TDE. TDE is the rap label that Doechii is connected to right now.
hmm
And you know, though she may not be from Compton, like, you know, the bulk of their comrades, you know, she's still with them. You know what I'm saying? So of course, if
Right.
you stand up not just for their artist, but for a black woman, what bothers me in these moments when he's talking as crazy as he's talked, there's been black men in the room. And being that he is a millionaire, it's clear that he purchases his camaraderie
hmm
to have kind of like a pass, right?
Like Takashi 6ix9ine.
Exactly. Speaking of Takashi 6ix9ine, him and Aiden Ross made a diss towards Doechii.
Wow.
Incredibly disrespectful, basically calling her the B word, a whole heap, and basically saying that she's talentless, she's nothing and stuff, and doubling down on the whole industry plant stuff. This was after she put out that song, what's it, Girl Shut Up? Something like that. The song that she put out recently.
Hmm.
So that's the thing that I have been looking at. So there are allegedly gang affiliated people that are speaking up. A young fellow called Glasses Malone. I'm not a part of the life, so I've just met this young man, and he's talking really greasy to Aiden Ross about how he's talking about the black women's.
hmm
Once again, you don't say black B word and not.
Especially when you don't know them and you've never associated with them
And they
personally.
never did anything to you or spoke about
Right.
you or anything.
Right. Because as far as I know, Doechii hasn't really beefed with anyone that I know of. She really hasn't
Nobody.
caused any problems or made any waves with anyone. She's just out here doing her thing. So,
And he just started talking about her for existing.
and I want to say, like, it would be so easy for him to say the same thing about Cardi B, but I think because of who Cardi B is and the support that she has, the level of support that she has, and the level of affiliation that she has to these streets, I think they know better.
So Glasses Malone pretty much put out the warning
Mm,
of the hands, allegedly. And then Aiden Ross immediately since they stream all day and all night, of course, as soon as it it was said, it immediately got clipped up and sent to him.
Hmm.
And guess who Aiden Ross called?
Who?
Whack 100.
I don't know who that is.
Am I too affiliated, y'all? Bianca, you know who Whack 100 is?
Now I heard of that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's allegedly affiliated himself, and and he was actually on one of Aiden Ross's lives or whatever, and Aiden did press him a little bit. Excuse me, not Aiden. Whack 100 did press Aiden a little bit about the whole Kendrick and Drake thing, because
Hmm.
he's standing so strong on that Drake won everything. Like, look at here, Caucasian fellow.
Right. You know no good, sir.
Never did. But I believe with that connection, I believe they're clout chase. He said that Glasses Malone is clout chasing.
What are
But
you doing?
exactly. So Aiden Ross called Whack 100 to basically to tattletale and tell Glasses Malone to stop making fun of me and threatening me. I'm scared and I'm gonna call the police.
When niggas talk greasy, Remy Ma said it best. Like I hate when a hoe talk greasy and then when it's time to knuckle up, she want to run scared. Like what are you giving, Miss Thing? Okay, because it's giving white women tears to me, to moi. Okay.
Ciao. So, yeah, Doechii didn't say a word to this man, but he's steadily calling her a talentless black B word and just being really, really disrespectful to the point where I can hardly like, okay, I can't take too much more of this.
I wouldn't be able to hear any of it, to be honest. Like I wouldn't have. I don't have time for that.
And did you see his face?
I did. He's a nice looking guy. Young and
When
white,
you
but
hear him speak, you'll see how ugly he is.
okay.
Just a brat. You know what I'm saying? You know those brats that run around doing whatever they want to and getting shielded all their lives for what they do.
Right.
He's that. And then now that you have millions of dollars in your pocket, he
You untouchable.
exactly.
Hmm.
And a part of me and a lot of other people feels this too. Him and Draco are a part of a RICO lawsuit right now dealing with the
That's where I heard his name. Okay. Got it. It's connecting now. It's connecting now.
so people are starting to think he's just making noise to get people's mind off of the lawsuit.
Much like our president is doing random things to keep our
Exactly.
attention away from what needs to be
Off of the
focused on right
disgusting
now.
things that are in those files.
Right.
Um, Unveiled Vibration says Doechii is another AI artist. She ain't real. We do take that in jest, Tyrone. We know. Auntie said Googling TDE. um, Miss Kim says she won over the Clips. That's crazy. Gosh, how should I say this? Really, I only saw Clips, Chromacopy, Clips, Tyler Creator, or Doechii for this one because man, the artistry was on point. And when Doechii won, I was still feeling it because I heard the whole mixtape. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. Um, and I wasn't too upset that she won though. And with G and X, like, Kendrick was winning everything for the actual song, not like us. So it's like he's good. He don't need the album thing. Just get somebody else to sing. Anyway, Unveil said, "What Whack 100? Yes, Whack 100." Um, Auntie Robin says, "I've heard of Whack 100. Okay, because he's a talkative man. Can I tell you something?
Tell us.
A grown man that's as talkative as Whack 100 makes me wonder.
Wonder what?
If you think I'm going towards sexuality, I'm not. But it's like the same thing that he's saying that other people are doing, which is the clout chasing part. It's like, are you calling other people clout chasers because you are one and you know those kinds of moves or something? Like it's like he would be speaking up the loudest when it comes to any kind of rap slash gang affiliation, alleged gang affiliation conversation. He's the loudest when I see these conversations. And somehow, some way, a lot of people hang on to his words and really take what he says for, what it was. I heard the conversation between Whack 100s and Glasses Malone. And when Aiden Ross called Whack, he basically told Aiden, "Oh, he's just clout chasing. Just ignore him," like that. And when he talked to Glasses Malone, it's a whole different kind of tone. He did tell the truth, but it's like, I don't know how to feel about people that slick talk their ways out of things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we heard your intention when you were talking. Now you try to make it seem like it's something that it's not. Like
Right.
I just told him, to ignore you, leave you alone. You're just clout chasing. And Glasses Malone was like, clout chasing? Clout chasing what? Glasses Malone, before this, he did previously say the police come after the crime. And he's only was talking about slapping Aiden Ross.
Right.
I said, this man's speaking.
Absolutely. He knows a thing or two.
He's saying something.
Absolutely. I've never heard that phrase. The police come after the crime. Like after you've been done.
Yeah. After the crime.
They can't save you during while in the midst of said crime.
You calling police.
Investigate thereafter. Okay. I like that. I love that.
And I'm gonna bring y'all one name, and I know you're gonna know this name. I saw academics talking about this. Now I don't give that man any views. I only look at, clips that other people have of them. I give other people views for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he sounds like he ain't talking stupid. I think it's because I don't know where he is, but I believe he's a little bit too close to something for him to talk crazy like Aiden Ross. Cause he's like, man, I don't know about it. He's doing his best to be like the onlooker. He's doing his best not to insert himself into this, which is very smart for him because he's already on thin ice with a lot of people. So talking spicy about Black women, I do hate that it's taken this long for our African American fellows to stand up for an African American rapper.
But are you surprised?
Absolutely not. I'm just
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know how I feel about
better.
giving praise for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I'm happy, but you don't want to damper a moment by saying too little, too late.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, what's the point?
But then again, I like the way he's talking though. And once I do find more videos, I'll make sure to send them to you guys because I'm kind of hanging on every word with the back and forth. And a big old part of me know ain't nothing actually going to happen. But sometimes you just want to see somebody shut up.
Jennifer, you know what I was thinking when you said, ain't nothing gonna happen? I pictured you praying like the grandmother in Nutty Professor 2 when she was talking about Cletus. Lord, please give him a heart attack, a stroke, or something, Lord. Please, Lord.
But it's like he already know he ain't safe. Even before this, do you know how he got his how he got served for Megan Thee Stallion's thing?
How?
Rock Nation, they said Rock Nation. Who knows? They like to put a name on everything. Who knows? Maybe it's just a lawyer company, whatever. But a mariachi band was sent out to his house. And they the ones that served him because they came out. Because he's scared enough. See this? He know what he doing.
Of course he does.
People that don't know what they're doing, they don't understand they need to be scared.
Mm-hmm. He knows he needs to be scared. That's why he called WAC 100.
That's why he don't leave his house. That's why he keeps security on him. And whenever he does leave his house, he has the police with him. The police. Auntie Robin says, seriously, I have said for years that the police don't prevent crime. They show up after a crime has been committed.
Absolutely. Right, Auntie Robin.
And this is the crime. Once again, all I see is an open-handed slap. Oh, yeah.
I always prefer the backhand over open-handed slap, but only because of the motion that the backhand, like it just has a little bit more umph to it.
And it seems more disrespectful.
More disrespectful. Absolutely. Bianca, what was that? You like the 1-2 a little bit better? Okay.
Close-fisted pop. Dead
gotcha.
Nose, throat, pimple.
Speaking of close-fisted pops, did it not warm your heart to see Jake Paul, Jake Logan, somebody
get messed up by that fine.
And he smiled as he put fist to face. I said,
and he got an accent too. Oh.
But then you see what happened after that because he didn't stick to the script apparently.
Yeah. So have we heard that? Is he okay?
Yeah,
he is okay.
The other two passed away, but he's good.
I saw actually footage of him getting out of the car after the accident.
Yeah, the funeral was today for the both of them.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. God be knowing what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why we always got to pay protection. You don't know what people trying to do.
Right.
You don't know.
Because the truck, their car versus the back of the truck that they hit, there's no way possible that damage was done by them hitting that truck. There's just no way. Absolutely no way. It looked like an explosion, but the truck just had a little piece of the bumper bent.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I did enjoy that fight. Do you see that 6'6", 225-pound man?
Did I see him?
In here today, baby.
I'm about to slide off this chair, y'all.
with that low cut Caesar and them deep waves.
Okay.
And he said it. He was like, "I'm very smart. I'm calculated. Although it looked like y'all, what did he say? Although I'm standing up here looking like I'm a 6'6" guy." I said, yeah, I can see you being in 300.
It's possible. It's possible. What did you hear him? What he said about African American women?
No, who is him? Which him?
What's the name? Aaron? That's the name, right?
I don't know what his name is.
The man that punched Logan, whatever face. Yes.
That's why I can't think of his name right now.
Jake Paul, you mean?
No, the one that actually broke the man's jaw. He was on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about the kind of women that he liked, being in a state of understanding. What's his name?
Anthony Joshua.
Oh, there you go. Anthony Joshua. See, that's a dangerous man. They say you can't trust a man with two first names.
I've never heard that.
Really?
Oh, I've heard that plenty of times.
I've heard that all my life, honey. Two first names, you might not want to trust that. But he talking right though. Like I said, he was like on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about he likes a smart woman that is, deep into her roots and understanding who she is as a woman. Apparently, he's had some really good conversations with some African American women.
His mom is African.
But he precisely, because you know he from the Englands,
Yeah.
he precisely said African American women's. That's what he
Good
said.
luck. Good luck. Because the man said he ain't leaving his mama and he ain't never moving out from her house. He's not leaving his mom.
Okay, the Hunger Games
So,
commence.
so good
Okay,
luck
because the
to
girls
whoever
still
that
gonna
white man
try.
is. Okay.
The
Okay,
girls will still
and
try.
and to be honest, when a man truly finds a woman that is worthy, usually that woman is worthy for mommy too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I still don't want your mama in the house while we getting it on and
Oh
all
no,
that.
Okay.
no. There's going to be boundaries set because any African American woman is not going. If he decides to go with one, any African American woman, either it's going to be a compound, and she going to be out in the back
I know
in her
that's
beautiful house back there. It's going to be and access is not going to be open door.
See, I wouldn't mind my mother living with me and my husband because I know she's gonna mind her business. As long as my husband is okay with it. But there are other mothers who would be all up in your business, like Mama D.
Yeah,
And we can have
right.
that.
yeah.
Spilling
And
your
you
tea
know
at the breakfast table, honey.
for all we know, she might be a good one. You know, she might. But I believe a part of me feels like she's vocal to the point where he's gonna listen to his mama and she gonna be like, not this
Like
one.
anything she say do with the kids, oh, he's gonna do it. Like, them African moms are, whew,
They,
they
they are a
tough.
little, from what I hear, a little barren. Um,
Mhm.
Miss Kim says, I love a man with a British accent. He can read the dictionary to me.
Yes, Miss Kim. I love me a man
Not the
with a British
dictionary,
accent
Miss
as
Kim.
well.
And
What you say, Bianca?
I said, not the dictionary, Miss Kim.
Okay. Yes, the dictionary. Okay, started with A all the way to Z.
I think I would enjoy the encyclopedia. A whole lot of information, things to learn. Miss Kim says, I've heard that before. Oh yeah, about the African American women. And
Or the first name, last name. Two same first names. That's what it is.
oh yeah. Two
Mhm.
first names, yeah.
Because I
Oh,
sure couldn't get it out.
Miss Kim said, "Oh, he can stay. I'm not putting up with that with the
Me
mama.
either. Mm-mm.
That's not the kind of food." But you got to try it though, just to see how involved she really is.
Girl, the only thing that I'm interested in trying.
Ooh wee.
But I understand Ms. Kim's point of view on that because it's going to raise some questions and possibly some red flags in a way if he yeah, I get what Ms. Kim is saying. I really do.
I couldn't do it
I
either.
wouldn't say no automatically. Like I didn't do some investigating, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm
Especially if
saying, let's
I'm
just see what's
truly
up.
interested in him. You know what
Let's
I'm
see
saying?
what's
I ain't
going
gonna
on.
give up on him just because of that. But I get what you're saying, Ms. Kim.
Tyrone says, Anthony Joshua made me happy to see the work he did on Jake Paul. Now that accident, what it's us. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
They
I
tried
mean,
to
he
take him
said
out.
it. What's his name? Jake said, I don't understand why he didn't follow the script. He said that about him, and he said he's suing
And his
Deontay
brother said it
Wilder
too.
too,
Mhm.
because he
And
said
then,
Deontay Wilder convinced him.
from what I heard, I've heard some whispers of um what's it called? Netflix suing Jake. You know, I don't
Because
know.
he quit boxing. But he had a contract with him, but he quit after that. I guess he said, oh, everybody ain't here to play with my behind.
Um, he also said, I think it was one of those bet on him taking it L. I personally believe that the plan was for him to win totally.
I'm sure it
And
was.
he went off course. I agree with what happened though, because I feel like, though I'm not like a boxing enthusiast, don't get me wrong, but apparently the game has been watered down if a YouTuber can come out of nowhere and say that I'm the heavyweight or whatever, and I'm the best fighter, but you ain't fought a fighter.
Right. someone with actual hands.
So,
And that's why he went against Mike Tyson, because he wanted like a
but you need
validated.
somebody
No.
that's fighting now.
Yeah, in your weight class, in your same weight class, age class, something like
Did
that.
y'all see what Mike Tyson said?
Oh, you know what he said.
He was like, I'm glad he did it. Hell, now I wish I would have been the one to do it, but the check was looking too good.
And that's what I loved. And that's what I knew about Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, he's still solid. Look at that man. He'll punch a hole through somebody right now.
A whole
Be-
hole.
Bianca, I'm just thinking about that picture you sent me of Mike Tyson backstage.
Child. But yeah, I knew it was for the money. I knew he was going to lose because of the money. And I think that what Anthony Joshua did was take a step to protecting the sanctity of
the sport.
the sport. Yeah.
And I
And
can appreciate that.
and take out of commission that fool. I give God the glory.
Which is what he get. Stop playing.
And I pray healing upon Jake Paul. May his pins and brackets and everything else that's within his jaw area, may they bring all of his bones together as one, as they should, because the Lord made our bodies wonderfully, and they mend. So he's gonna be all right.
Girl, you better than me.
Okay, because I don't give a damn
At all.
At all. Not in
I'm
the
glad
least.
it went from one the left jaw to the right one.
Okay.
Child, it just
Both
it's like I wish he didn't have a beard because I wanted to like see like child.
But
And
you're praying for his recovery. Okay.
but
But that's okay. That's your prerogative. You do what you want,
but
girl.
let's be real. He's gonna recover regardless. God made our bodies amazingly.
Right. So what was the point of the prayer?
Look at here.
Anyways, let's keep on going, y'all.
Tyrone says justice for boxing.
I agree.
Absolutely. For the real fighters to be out there and about. Though I believe a lot of people made a whole heap of money off of that. I believe whatever pay cuts, whatever broken vows or whatever, broken contracts that happened throughout that, I believe it was all worth it. Somebody needed to, and we were waiting. We were hoping that it was Mike Tyson, but Mike needed that money, so he just let it ride.
And
I understand. We can't. And when it happened, it's like, yeah, I know.
But that makes me wonder or question why Davis pulled out the fight. Because it was supposed to be Gervonta Davis, but he pulled out. And that's when Anthony Joshua stepped in. And it's like, first of all, look at Davis and then look at Anthony Joshua. Y'all ain't even in the same weight class. What are you fighting this man for? Why would you agree to that?
Gervonta wanted to, I think he was already planning. He when you see him, when I saw the videos with Gervonta, it really looked like he was peeping what things were.
He knew.
And he was ready to buck the system. And
told him,
yep. Look, you ain't doing that. Let's find somebody else. Veil Vibration says they set him up. And that's exactly how Gervonta looked. Like it was a setup. Like, hold on, what y'all doing? Like, I'm a fighter for real. What's going on over here?
Though. Like Tyson had the contract and it was out on the results of the fight was out before they even fought.
This is true.
So it's like they know what they're getting into. I think, like you said, I think he was thinking about bucking the system. Like, yeah, I'm gonna sign this, but I'm gonna knock him out. And they told him that would be a game changer, like an ender for your career. Don't do it. I mean, and then look at Anthony Joshua lost his friends. Now the stuff that they were doing ain't gonna get done, and they were helping kids. So it's just like, oof.
But you know what? God's gonna bring somebody up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Foolishness. Miss Kim, that's why Anthony's still alive. Miss Kim says, "I love boxing. I want to get dressed up. I want to get dressed up with a floor-length mink and stilettos to strut through the stadium.
Before Jennifer even got to the ming, I
I
just
saw
see
it
Miss.
immediately.
I just saw Miss Kim in the finest of furs, sitting in maybe
All
not the
right.
front row, but sitting real close to the
She,
front and just chilling
and
with a
you're right. She
glass.
said, I don't want to sit ringside though. No, we don't need
Right.
nobody's bodily fluids anywhere around us.
Okay, they can mess up this mink, honey. Okay.
Let
I
me
can't
know
put this in
when,
the
Miss
dry
Kim.
cleaner.
Okay.
I'll be
You
there
missed
with
out
you,
on
girl.
profiling. Okay. Shoot. Good child. Oh, and one thing I did want to talk about, as we mentioned the atrocities of the world, I did want to mention something about long distance relationships. I saw a TikTok today. A couple that's in a long distance relationship for 8 months, like basically struggling through it and stuff. And I I'm sure y'all know. Do y'all know? I don't know. I was the longest relationship I was in with Tyrone, we were together for 6 years
Mhm.
before we got married. And I know that every situation is different and there's so many variables to each thing, but I'll just tell y'all how it was able to work for us. The reason, in my opinion, it worked so well was because of us knowing each other beforehand. We were friends before we got together
Mhm.
over the phone. So, um, we were both in band at South Carolina State University, and it's not like we were talking. No, I think. All right, now I gotta tell y'all the whole story. So, so Jonathan, don't do that. Okay, before I get into it, Unveiled Vibration says, Miss Kim, you better stretch yourself, girl. Shanae Jenkins. All right. Um, so I'm a wonderful person, okay, guys? You see it, you recognize it, you agree with it. I'm freaking wonderful, right? So when there's people that are not looking to be my friend or won't open up, I um I find that preposterous and I work on that. Okay. So I am a person that has no problem with sharing how I truly feel about things or really like giving up a lot of, of me so you can be comfortable enough to share in return. It took Tyrone a while because he kept his walls up for a minute with me. But I was telling him everything from I think we'd be on the phone every day. And this was just as friends, just talking. And I'd be talking about, shoot, even after I left a suitor's home, I would call him and talk to him about stuff. I did enjoy talking to him because he was a good listener. He had a good sense of humor and stuff like that. But we could talk for a long time, and it was never really stale conversation. And we had built a friendship through that. Eventually, he let down his walls, and we talked to talk, and we became close. He became like a safe space for me to just talk about anything. Did everybody know how close we were? No. Um, but we had that friendship there. Now, after he graduated and went back to DC, oh Lord.
Somebody just came to the door. Hold on.
Oh Lord. I know that scared her. It is 8:44.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started dating after he left college and he graduated.
Mhm.
So the reason why I believe our long distance relationship was successful is because, and I can really only speak for myself, is because I know what I had there. He's a great friend. when he was in front of me, he showed me whenever he had it, like money wise. I had no problem worrying about anything, and I showed him vice versa because there's one time he did a summer doing courses, and I actually picked him up from Orangeburg and drove him to Columbia, and we saw X-Men 2. Showed you how forever that was.
Long time ago.
And we went to Fats Cafe. Okay, that's when the poppy seed things were bussing.
Okay, when they were bussing.
When they were bussing.
Okay, because there came a time when they weren't.
Hence the downfall of Fats Cafe.
Okay, well, I think, is there still one I think there still might be one in West Columbia. I don't know if it's still out there.
I don't know, but anywho, so after the relationship started, we didn't see each other for the first time until about 6 months into us being together. So it's like he asked me to be his baby girl. Know what I mean? And 6 months later, he came for, I think it was homecoming. Now Tyrone's talking about X-Men 3, Last Stands, but who's counting? It's an X-Men, dag nabbit. Anywho. But yeah, you looking for the Fats Cafe?
I was. There's
If
still
there
one in
was one?
Columbia. Yeah.
Really? Where's it at? I would love to see how that's going. 'Cause I wouldn't mind going just to see.
Really?
They had pretty decent food.
It's saying this on Clemson Road.
Oh, Clemson.
That's what I said. Like it says Clemson Road. I'm not aware of this.
Me neither. Now you got me looking. All right, let's
Oh,
search.
it's not Fats Cafe. I'm sorry. That's not Fats Cafe. That's Fats the Barber. Okay. The closest Fats Cafe is in Florence.
It says Fats announces closing of all locations in 2023.
Oh wow.
So permanently closing all locations in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Dag nabbit, what did they? You know what the downfall was?
Of course, it was them rolls, honey.
When they started skimping on that, I started skimping on Fats.
Because really, that was the only reason why I wanted to go there. No shade.
Because their food, there was nothing special about it.
Nothing at all. Might as well go to Applebee's.
Minus well.
Because I think you'd get better food there anyways.
Speaking of Applebee's, they have believe it or not, I went there recently. They have a grilled cheese burger. That thing was good. Believe it or not.
Personally, I hate cheeseburgers, but I believe you though. I believe you.
It was tasty. Like I was very surprised by it, and I thought it would be too cheesy because you and I are kind of on the same level when it comes to the cheese. You rather not have it. I just don't want too much. Just don't give me too much. I could do cheese, but just don't give me too much.
Right.
Miss Kim says, just a friendly reminder, a Midwest princess will be celebrating her birthday on Friday.
Putting that in my calendar right now, Miss Kim.
Oh gosh, you said finish the long distance story. Okay, let me shut up. We over here getting hung up on Fats Cafe.
Sorry.
What kind of cafe?
Fats Cafe. F-A-T-Z.
Oh, it ain't here.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It was
about to look it up.
So, okay, the first time we saw each other after getting together was 6 months into the relationship. That was like the first hug ever, kiss, all that stuff in hot relations. Technically, it wasn't the first night because technically we were together for 6 months, so that don't count, right?
Sure.
No!
And y'all knew each other
For years.
for years. So yeah,
Oh,
that
no.
mm-mm.
I don't know how that could be the first of anything.
What do you mean the first of anything?
Well, I guess if it was at the actual first time you hugged, the actual first
Yeah,
time you kissed, the
yeah,
actual first time you have relations, then yeah, that was your first time then.
it was.
Okay. Let's take it. Okay, we can stick to that then.
It was, Jonathan. What else? And what we did was like we tried to make it to each other like every 3 months. It was a really awesome time for me because it gave me great excuse to get on a plane. And I experienced Amtrak, really enjoyed Amtrak, going up there, um, and spending time. I got to know his grandmother. She let me stay a few times. Miss Kim says, "Y'all know each other pretty well." Yeah, yeah, we do. We spent like 2 years. I think yeah, just about 2 years, 2 3 years of just being friends, and we talk a lot, talk a whole lot. Um, but yeah, we would do our best to see each other. Now Tyrone, he had to work on things, like figure out if he wanted Jennifer. Auntie Robin says it's uh Miss Kim, bottom line, they were friends. Jen talked his ear off and chased him until he caught her. Auntie Robin, how'd you know? You got it. That took his ear off. Yeah, I talked his ear off. I did. I told him about everything. And he's actually said to me a couple of times, like, well, it looks like he ain't going nowhere. So that's why. That's why you're gonna marry me. Well, I guess you ain't gonna leave me.
Might as well.
Might as well. But yeah, uh, that was it.
And then it
Auntie
was
Robin
up and
said, "I
stuck.
listen. You speak. I listen when you speak, Genesita. I love you, Auntie Robin. Thank you." What you said, Bianca?
I forgot just that daggone face.
It was that
Oh
cough. Blame it on the
wow.
cough.
So what were the issues that the couple you were looking at were having in their long distance relationship? If you're finished with your story.
It's more. I think their issue was staying connected.
Mm.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's so
Um,
easy to stay connected though.
and that's a problem.
Not for me, like because I'm not like a phone person. I hate talking on the phone. So
Okay. I hate talking on the phone too, Bianca.
See, Auntie Robin, excuse me, Unveiled Vibration says, Auntie Robin, she wore me down like Steve Urkel. I did. I know I did. I think
you
it's
know
I
what
think
you wanted.
I think it's because I saw the vision. Cause I could talk to him and he was very nice to me. I saw that he was good to his mother and grandmother. That was a major thing. He referred to them as his queens. Like if you want to know how a man's going to treat a woman, you usually can see that through the family, and friends and how he treats other women around you and the people that in most opinion you should hold
Near and dear.
close. Yeah, near and dear. Not every mother is perfect. Not every grandmother is perfect.
That's
But a
true.
good mother and grandmother, you should be able to see that that young man is holding that person near. And once I realized he had a sexual side to him, I said, "This could work."
That was it.
There you
I was
go.
on the cake.
He bought a dough. Um, let's see. Oh, reality with Krista Marie. Hey, girl.
Hey, Krista.
Hey, Krista.
She says, hello, everyone. She also said, Miss Kim says, What was the TikTok couple name? I thought I saw a video about a long distance relationship earlier today. I didn't see. I didn't pay too much attention to it because it was like all I could think is like kind of feel for this generation because if you're meeting people like online and stuff like that, I wouldn't be of too much help because I was able to meet my husband in person and see him, be able to watch him, what I'm saying, in different environments and stuff like that. So I was
Right.
able to see the kind of man he was without having to try to figure that out over the phone.
Right. Or if he was real, it was his real self. Because people put
Mhm.
on facades so much these days.
Right.
Exactly. So I was able to see him. I known him for a while in person before. Like,
Hmm.
there was one time it just showed you how comfortable I was with these dudes in college. Um, so there was this girl. She liked the ladies, but I didn't like her. And another girl that was just deplorable, known as some of a skank, that I was grouped in a room with on a trip for the pep band. And I said, I'm not going to sleep in this room. I'm sleeping in y'all room. You only got 3 people in here, right? Yeah, I slept with a bunch of dudes.
So you slept in the same room.
Oh
Right.
gosh, yeah, I slept. That's why you did that. I slept in the same room with a bunch of a bunch of dudes that I felt safe with.
Much better.
Though Tyrone wasn't those dudes, wasn't one of the dudes. He was there though, and these men were my people. It's like the same crew, and they're still like that to this day. So yeah. Krista Marie said, same Bianca. I get weird when people call.
Yeah.
Yeah. The phone ain't for everybody. Because I could sit on the phone for hours. Okay. um just like as you can see on this thing right now. Is that what you're saying, Jonathan?
Just in general.
Mm-hmm. Auntie Robert says, you saw that Tyrone was both nice and kind. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Krista Marie says, hi, Auntie Robin, Jonathan, and Chat.
Hey, Krista. Love you, girl.
Unveiled Vibrations head said, hello, hello. Krista Marie says, damn skanks. Yeah, both of them. I said, I ain't saying no wrong with these hoes.
Literally.
Literally, I'm not. You know how, Bianca, you know how there's always a girl or a few around that's just seen as somebody that's just ready and willing.
Hmm.
I'm not
Pretty
gonna be
fine.
affiliated with that foolishness. And then there was like rumors that she actually did stank.
And got the nerve to be trying to spread it.
And I never got close enough to confirm. I know I wish I Bianca.
Mm-mm.
I would never get close enough to confirm anything like that.
I know that's right.
Oh, child, no.
Had a room smelling like when Mia walked down the steps on Potomac and they was like, what's that
Okay.
smell?
And we at the Westin. You know what I'm saying? We staying no, not the Westin. Oh, I'm about to yell, hold please.
I'll never forget that episode. Ashley said Mia funked up the whole room. I'm like, now if you could just think it up by walking down some steps, Mia ought to be damn shamed.
Okay, Bianca, I've experienced that smell one time in my life.
Really?
One time in my life. I'll tell you about it once we get off, but
Okay.
it happened while we were singing in that choir.
Ooh, we were at the Crown Plaza. That's what Tyrone said it was. It had good sheets and everything. I ain't gonna be in the room with and Miss Kim said, glad you clarified. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how bad that came out until I heard myself say it. Sorry. And Miss Kim said I can only talk to certain people on the phone. And I agree with that because sometimes some people just want to solve all your problems
Mhm.
instead of just, talking.
Or
Some
just
people,
hearing you out.
yeah, or some people can't just sit and chill with you.
Hmm.
Some people just need something to continuously be going, and it's not how I do. But I tended to find a lot of that in some dudes. I talk to a good number of dudes often. Gosh, hmm, maybe I'm not as shy as I thought I was. Um, Krista Marie says, "What spell is that? Dickmatized?" Child. No,
Could
the
be.
spell was not washing. You gotta wash if you want to be able to be fresh. And you know what? With those words of wisdom, I'm gonna leave y'all. Look at here. I, I love you guys dearly. I really do appreciate y'all being here for my foolishness. Thank y'all for hearing the things that matter to me. I'm feeling good. Thank y'all for your prayers. This new year, this is the first live stream for myself of the year, and I'm just so happy to have had it with you guys. Thank y'all for being so nice and so sweet. Thank you for coming over here while you work at Bianca. You so sweet to me.
Absolutely. We appreciate you, girl.
Yes, yes, yes.
Krista Marie says, "Love you back. I'm glad I caught you. I'm glad you were here. It's so
I'm
good to
so
see
glad you were here,
you."
Krista.
Oh gosh, now I'm hot. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go eat something. Y'all be blessed. Bye. We're leaving. I'm waving.